pleasured and privileged to be here today on behalf of the Smith family to recognise Harry Smith and his life. Death in many ways unites us all. Harry's death, for a time, demands that each of us put aside our toil, our cares, our business, our pleasure and our folly to unite ourselves with everyone here, fellow mourners who share a common bond of love and respect for Harry. Harry touched each of our lives in many ways. He left his mark, a tale of life shared, a connection made. To Harry's children, Tempest, Adrian, Christian and Eric, we extend our deepest sympathies, and to Harry's beloved grandchildren, Zale, Dylan, Kai and Fletcher, our strength and our love. In spending time with Harold's beautiful children, there was one thing that stood out for me, and that was the strength of family. Time again, Tempest, Adrian, Christian and Eric reflected on the bond that brought them all together and the bond that they believed had been formed due to Harold and his undying commitment to his family. Born Harold George Smith on the Sunshine Coast in 1947, in his beloved coastal haven of Caloundra, Harold grew up on and around the water. A childhood filled with adventures, camping and fishing, Harry was happiest by the sea. And as Adrian explained to me, there was no better way or better place for Dad to go. In 1969, Harry married his childhood sweetheart, Marion, and together they built a beautiful life. Raising 4 children together, they were the absolute joys of both of their lives. Family connection was most important for Harry and Marion, and along with their dearest friends, Franco and his dear wife, Maria, they would load up all the children, 9 in total, quite the tribe, and head along the coast on another camping adventure. These weekends were spent eating, laughing, boating, playing guitar and singing. Harry loved to share his love of the water. He taught all of his children and grandchildren how to fish, how to sail, and how to operate a boat. The memories that have been created of these happy days together will always be yours to cherish and to hold dear. Harry was a respected and talented deep-sea fisher, having won many awards over the years for his angling expertise. He was well connected to the industry and revered mentor to many. A friendly fella who loved a beer and a good serve of whiting and homemade beer battered chips, Harry was loved in his local community, as we can see here by quite this large gathering of loved ones. He was known for saying, "A man is remembered by the mark he leaves on the world." If this were the case, Harry, I think it would be fair to say that you would be remembered as a fair, honest, hard-working, loyal and dedicated family man and environmentalist and a true teacher. The world is a better place for having had you in it. We're now going to pause for some tributes and readings. I'm going to invite Harold's dear friend, Franco, up to the podium. He will share an extract from one of Harold's childhood favourites, Charlotte's Web. Thank you, Franco. The next reading, Harold's children felt would be quite fitting to share today. In fact, this is actually the reading that Harold read at Marion's funeral only a few years ago. Tempest, would you like to come forward, please? Thank you, Tempest. I know that was a very challenging and moving moment for you. I will now call on everyone to observe a few minutes silence. This is a moment of reflection for you to pause and to think about your time and your connection with Harry. Those of us who are believers might like to take this time to pray. For those of you that aren't, it's just a quiet moment for you to reflect on Harry. Harold, your life we honour, your departure we accept, your memory we cherish. And although there is grief today as we say goodbye, there is gratitude for your life. We are profoundly grateful for the privilege of having you in our lives, having shared your life with us. But rest now at the end of your days. Rest in the hearts and the minds of those who love you. And so with love we shall leave you in peace, and with respect we bid you a fond farewell. Go and be with your beloved Marion. Harold's family have put together a fitting tribute to their father and grandfather. The following photographs that we will see on this PowerPoint presentation that the family have put together show many fabulous and wonderful heart-filled memories of Harold doing what he loved best, fishing. There's also a selection of memorabilia and Harold's fishing awards that will be on display in the foyer. Thank you.